Sa.
Oh.
Oops. Wrong country.
Oopsies.
Salud. Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Drunken Crafting Masters
International.
My name is Shannon Lester.
And I'm Dustin.
Join us on a drunken crafting adventure around the world.
Where each week we'll travel to a new exotic country and experience their culture through craft and alcohol.
This week, we have two exciting cocktails for you. One of them is actually one of my favorites.
Oh.
A mojito.
Ooh.
And
mojito.
I love a good mojito. I love a good mojito too. And a Cuba Libre, which, have you heard of a Cuba Libre?
No, but a Cuba Libre sounds amazing.
It's actually just a rum and coke.
Well, that name is deceiving because it sounds flipping fantastic.
Translate, what does Cuba Libre mean, do you think?
Freedom snake?
We'll tell you later.
Tell you later. And we're also going to be doing a craft for you, which is an instrument, a child instrument from Cuba.
Cuba!
And it is called a ruffled rumba conga shaker. We're just gonna shake, 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 shake. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay. Okay, so our first drink, we're gonna make a classic mojito. So what you need for a classic mojito is, of course, white rum, club soda, yes,
Beautiful.
limes. So we're gonna need limes cut into wedges. Cut a full lime into 4 wedges. And we're gonna need white sugar. And we're gonna need some fresh mint leaves, at least 20 for one drink.
20 mint leaves for one drink?
Yeah, it's a lot of mint.
Oh, it smells really good.
Yeah,
I like
nothing better
mint.
than fresh mint. Okay, so for this drink we also want to have ice.
Yeah.
Ice.
Ice. We're looking.
That's where it's going to be written.
Oh, ice. Yeah, we want some
Okay.
ice.
And 2 tall glasses if you're drinking for 2. If you're drinking for 1 tall glass. And some tongs if you're fancy.
What's this? What is this?
Oh, you're also going to need a muddler.
Oh.
The first step is that for each drink, we want to take 10 mint leaves per
10
glass.
each one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to take 10 mint leaves per glass.
10 mint leaves.
Yeah. And we want to have 2 wedges of lime. So you don't need to do anything, just throw them in the glass, as like so.
Yeah. Comes that.
You take your muddler,
Yeah. Take your
and we want to muddle our mint and our lime together. And you know what this does? It really releases the oils from the mint.
Alright.
Muddle your lime and mint. So once you've muddled your mint leaves and your lime, you know what you want? More lime!
Oh, more lime! Kidding!
2 more wedges of lime.
Ooh. And we muddle again.
Muddle some more.
Wow. This drink is a lot of work.
Okay, so the next step, this drink is a little bit sweet, so in a bar they give you the bar mix that's artificial. We want to use fresh sugar.
Yeah.
So for this drink, it's 2 tablespoons of sugar or to taste. So if you don't want to use that much sugar, it's to taste, so you use as much as you want.
I think I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon first.
You're gonna try 1. So we have our lime, our mint, and our sugar. Next step, we want to fill our glass with ice.
Nice.
So now we're gonna take 1.5 ounces. Honestly, I recommend 2, but
I think I'll do 1.5, please.
the recipe calls for 1.5 ounces of white rum. And the final ingredient is club soda. So for this, we'll just fill the rest of our glass with club soda. Not much room for club
Not
soda.
much room at all for club soda.
And finally, we stir with a spoon.
With a spoon. Alright, well we got our drink all done.
Classic mojito.
Salute!
Salute! It's not bad.
That's really tasty.
I actually really enjoy it.
I think when it said the 2 teaspoons of sugar, that may seem like a lot, but actually do it.
I think
so I put a little bit more in mine.
It's to taste. It balances out the club soda. Oh, you only had a...
Yeah, I only had 1 tablespoon, but I think you should do it because it was really good, but it was really club soda-y and minty for mine. So let me try what the recipe actually called for. It's me trying to adjust it. Oh, that's so tasty.
It's really good.
It's so refreshing. Salud.
See, it's fall now, but this is a great summer drink.
It's so good.
This is not compared to the shit you get in a bar.
No, because if they make it right in a bar,
yeah,
you'll be having heaven in a glass.
Yeah. This is really, really nice.
This is really tasty.
Anyways, so we've had a few drinks, we've chewed the fat, and now we're ready to go on to our second drink, which is called a Cuba Libre. So,
what does that even mean?
Cuba Libre means
like a
free Cuba!
Free Cuba! It's not free snake!
So the only difference between a Cuba Libre is that Cuba Libre has some fresh lime juice and it tastes a lot better than a rum and coke. We're gonna need rum, white rum, Coca-Cola,
any brand's good,
fresh lime juice,
freshly squeezed,
ice,
which I'm gonna put in our glasses right now. Ooh, I don't know what we're doing.
You're gonna need 2 ounces of white rum.
2 ounces. Woo, girl.
And
look at that, that's a lot of rum.
We're gonna need the juice of
the lime.
half the juice of a fresh squeezed lime.
Ooh, decadent. Oh, and let's get half of it on the table.
It's the key point to this drink is to pour half of the drink onto the table.
Just like every week.
It's true, actually. It's very true. Now stir.
Stir.
Then serve. Salud!
Salud! Ooh, with that lime juice, you can't even taste the 2 ounces.
Tastes better.
It tastes way better.
That's the key to a Cuba Libre, is that the lime juice really lightens the drink.
It really does. I would suggest always adding that little bit of fresh lime juice. It was so good.
Get drunk faster and easier.
Yeah, salud.
Salud!
Alright, well let's get on to our craft, which is a shaken rumba conga shaker. Which, oh, sounds amazing, doesn't it? We're gonna need paper towel tubing or anything that's in the house, such as aluminum foil or wax paper, anything that's gonna give you one of these nice long tubes. So, one for me, one for Sash.
Hunger.
We're also going to need some construction paper. Now, you're going to need at least 8 different colors. 9 would be best, but you need 8 different ones. And then we're also going to need scissors. The reason why I have many different kinds of scissors is because we're going to need one for a sharp edge, and since it's called a ruffled conga rumba shaker, we're going to need ones with different edges so we can create different lengths for what we're doing. And then glue.
Pills.
You're going to need rice, but there's actually a prize in here because someone got their phone wet. But
Mojitos.
look at that, it's beautiful. But we'll keep it in there until we need it.
Bonus tip. If you get your phone wet, put it in a bowl of rice.
We'll suck the moisture out. Let's start with our craft. Alright, so this one, we are going to pick a sheet of paper that we're going to put at the ends of our tube.
I want pink!
Alright, so to make the ends of ours, to keep the rice in our instrument, we're going to want to take our tube, we're going to lay it flat on our piece of paper. And you're going to want to make the circle bigger than the size of your tube. So let's say we'll make it about 3/4 of an inch bigger than your tube. So just draw a circle. As you can see, I just drew a circle in the middle of my tube that's bigger, or middle of my paper that's bigger than my tube. And then cut it out. And you're going to want to make 2 of these, one for each end. Now with our little tubes, you're going to take your scissors and cut about just maybe like a centimeter in, about an inch across each time over. because this is what's going to lay over on top of your tube to glue in.
How many times?
This until like half an inch all the way around. You want to do that for both of them. That's right, then you're going to want to take your tube on, and then for your first one, it's going to sit, but each time where you cut your little tube, that's going to fold in on itself, and then it's going to glue itself onto where you need it to glue. And this is where we're going to want to take our glue stick, and then we're going to glue on the bottom part of all those parts that we want. But I think it's easier if you just take the top of your stick and then glue all the way around. If you can't get your glue stick, just dump your glue on the table.
And then dip it in.
And then dip it in.
That works really well. And then rub it up the sides and rub it around. Oh, my fingers are sticky. Yeah.
Now that we have our one side covered, we are going to fill our thing up with rice. So we're going to want to take our rice and we're going to fill it about 3/4 full. At the other end, we're going to want to do the same thing we did with the other side. We're going to cut a little bit of an inch, like all the way around. And then since what we've already learned is that you really want to lather this glue on.
What's that?
So then we're going to also put a little bit of elastic on the end there, just to keep everything in place. There we go. So now that we have both ends glued on, we are going to want to take our pieces of paper. Now, like I said earlier, you want at least 7 colors, 9 would be best. This is where our funky colored scissors come in, is that you're going to want to take, actually let's go back to our original scissors. You're going to want to cut a strip about an inch thick down your stripe. And then we're going to take our funky colored scissors and we're going to cut it up, just to give it that little edge.
On one side or the?
Just the one side. And see, there we go. Then you're going to want to cut this in half. So just right down the middle. Then you're going to want to take your glue stick and you just need to glue all the way around. Now you want to do the first one just a little bit over. So it goes a little bit over the edge. And you look at it, it's like there's your first layer. You have one on each side. And we want to do this 7 times with a different color overlaying each other. Alright, so since we already have our colors down, we're going to want to do our middle, which you don't want to use your colored scissors for. You just want to take a nice thick piece of a color. Oh, so pretty. Then you're going to want to wrap it right down the middle. That's a little bit too thick, so I want to get rid of a little bit of length. And like I said, you don't want to use the ruffled scissors because you don't want to create those ruffled edges. So now we're going to put that right down the middle. Look how great that looks. See, you want to do like a little middle part, and then you're going to do another part down the middle, which is slightly smaller. Smear that all around because that's how we like it. And then we're done. Look at that, we have our conga shakers.
Okay, let's try it out.
So look, guys, look, it's so pretty. So you can have these little shakers for whenever you want. It's like good to go. Now let's put in comparison. How beautiful. Who's ready for a dance conga shaker party?
Me!
I don't think they can see our heads in this. Well, thank you for coming with us to Cuba, where I fantastically got to show you how to make a ruffled rumba conga shaker.
That was fun.
I know, I love how this one turned out. And look at our hands.
Tonight, we made 2 Cuban cocktails. A beautiful mojito.
Which was so good.
Salud!
Salud! Flippin' tasty. So yummy.
That was really, really good. A Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre, which does not mean free snakes or free cobras. It means free Cuba.
Free Cuba!
Woo! Salud! Oh! not as good as the mojito.
So next week, where are we going next week?
We're going to Russia. So I hope you guys prepare for the winter clothing because it is going to be a great trip to the beautiful, discriminatory country of Russia.
Russia.
So, if you are interested in seeing more of us, please like and subscribe and comment. If you want to see more of Sasha, she has her YouTube channel. You can click up here, which is fantastic. She does a lot of her artwork and shows you how to paint. And if you want to see more photos of her art, we'll leave a website in the description below. So we'll have a link to where she has a lot of her amazing, beautiful art.
ShannonLester.com.
Yeah, amazing. Check it out.
ShannonLester.com.
Clink, 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 clink.
And then this bitch, Casca Queen, her YouTube channel, which is all about her daily, every makeup.
All about me.
It's all about makeup, it's all about drag, it's all about her daily life. Casca Cream. Link is
Up here somewhere.
check that out. And her Instagram is pretty cool too.
That's right. There is links to her Instagram and everything down below. If you want to follow us on social media, good to go. But right now, thank you for watching and thank you for taking part of our Ruffled Rumba Conga Shaker. Shake, shake, shake.
Salute!
Salute! Oh, well, since we're in Cuba right now, I feel like I need to have a cigar since we're in Cuba. Shannon, will you help me with this?
Of course.
Ooh. Girl, that pussy is tight.
Let's do the muddling dance. In sync. The muddling dance.
This is so silly. I'm digging it.
Okay.